question on my Twitter and my Instagram whether I should do vlogs, like to vlog, because I've had a couple of people now ask me if that's what I'm going to start doing. And even though I've thought about it, I just didn't know if that's something that you guys wanted from me. Mainly because my channel is basically politically driven with current events, and there is a segment where I talk about self-care because I believe in the importance of mental health and being able to prioritize things that is good for you on a mental basis, an emotional basis, and on a physical basis. I asked that question, I've gotten nothing but yeses. So it's kind of weird for me, considering I never thought I would be that type of person to be filming your day-to-day life throughout the week and posting it for people to watch. But I have to admit, it's actually kind of interesting. So right now, actually, I'm on the road to go to Starbucks. I'm going to need a coffee for tonight and a water. And that's because I'm taking this class to get licensed to sell insurance. It's a license so I can sell insurance, but I'm going to be a financial advisor for people who have an exponential amount of debt, and they need some financial help and some financial education to try and knock that debt out, and to use what they make already to stack their debt, to pay it off in a snowball form, and to start saving up and putting away for retirement. We just arrived at Starbucks. Gonna get my usual. Hi, can I get a tall white chocolate mocha made with coconut milk and no whip? Thank you. Okay, so basically my coffee is vegan, or as vegan as I can get it, because I'm pretty sure those syrups that they use in the white chocolate mocha is not vegan, but we'll just ignore that for now. By the way, I've lost so much weight in a year's time going vegan, but the only reason why I went vegan is because I get terrible chronic migraines. I also went vegan because I knew it was a good and healthy way to slowly lose weight that I ended up packing on when I was in college. So you do gain a lot of weight just sitting at a computer reading and typing and reading and typing and doing all that, you know, madness to get a degree. I'm just too busy thinking about this class. It's been a long time since I've sat in a classroom expecting to learn something. I've been more used to being in the classroom when I worked at our local high school and middle school. Gosh, I miss that so much. Oh, I miss my kids. Let's get this coffee, man. Come on. What's taking so long? You never take this long. Ooh, that makes me sing. Hi guys, good morning. I am on my way, or about to be on my way, to go to my 8-hour class for that licensing. Oh, it's gonna be a long day. Oh my gosh, look at me, I look all funny. Oh well, I'm warm. Let's just get this day started. Okay, so I made sure that I got up early enough to get a coffee and something to eat. So today is kind of like my cheat day, official cheat day, which means I can eat things that aren't considered vegan. But even though I have a cheat day, I still try to eat somewhat healthy. So I went to Panera this morning and I got their egg white, avocado, spinach, bagel thing. About to eat that before I have to go to class. 8-hour class. Oh my god. Oh no, they put cheese on it. Ugh. I try not to eat very much dairy, regardless if it's a cheat day or not, mainly because dairy does not reside well with me. I just have a hard time metabolizing it, so a lot of times it'll just make me have a stomach ache like you wouldn't believe, until, like, I guess it gets out of my system. I don't know about you, but I have this thing that if I'm in a car, I have to be listening to some type of music or something, like a podcast or NPR news or talk radio. I mean, for whatever reason, I cannot, I guess I could, I'm just being dramatic, but I do not like sitting in a vehicle. It's completely quiet and all I hear is like the tires on the road. I absolutely hate it. And this coffee is on point. This better be a good 8 hours. So it looks like I got to class early, which is not uncommon for me. I'm actually 30 minutes early because anxiety runs 99.9% of my life. I find that I think I have to do a lot of things by rushing, or I feel like I'm not time, or I feel like I'm going to be late. So what ends up happening is I always arrive to my destination early, and when I get to my destination, I usually finish the tasks that I need to get done early because I feel like I'm not on time. I think the teacher just pulled up, so hopefully I can get in here into the building at least. Hey you guys, I'm doing that check-in for lunch. I'm on lunch right now. We're only given an hour, which is perfectly fine, but she kind of released us 15 minutes into that hour, so I only had 45 minutes to run down to the co-op, try and get something healthy to eat, and then come back. And it didn't help that I took a longer detour in the first route getting here to the co-op than it normally would. Now that I have my food, I'm gonna try and rush back so I'm not going to be late. Hey guys, I figured I'd check in for today. Nothing's really going on, as you can tell. Just put it in some of that work. Can you believe, I've actually lost close to like 73 pounds. My starting weight was 216 and now I'm like 145. I'll see you later. Hi guys, it is a cold morning. So right now I have to go run a few errands. I have to pick up some food for Thanksgiving, things that we're going to make. Obviously I'm going to be picking up the turkey today. I have to do a lot to prepare. If there's one holiday that's absolutely my dad's favorite, it's Thanksgiving. And we cannot skip on any aspect of Thanksgiving because then it's kind of a bummer to him. So I try to be as of much help I possibly can. I know it's a special day for him. So we're gonna actually have 2 turkeys. I know you're probably thinking, who has 2 turkeys on Thanksgiving? We do. Like for the last couple years we have. My brother had this idea one day that he wanted to try a deep fried turkey, and this was a few years ago. And so my dad was very skeptical of trying a turkey because my brother's always wanted to do it. So my dad was always skeptical about it. So he was like, I'm not giving up my big turkey because what if I don't like the other turkey? So we ended up doing 2 turkeys that first year, and we loved both turkeys equally, so we really could not make up our mind about which turkey we really wanted. So my dad usually eats his big turkey on Thanksgiving Day, and then my brother leaves us with some leftovers from the fried turkey so we can go and get some fried turkey if you want. I usually do both. I might be doing, just sides that I know that are safe for me to eat, that don't have too much animal products in them or very little. You can't really avoid animal products on Thanksgiving. There's Thanksgiving. Just kidding. Alright, I'm getting back from Winco after I did all my grocery shopping for Thanksgiving. Remember how I was like, oh, I'm gonna go in the morning and get my grocery shopping done for Thanksgiving? That didn't happen. I actually went to town, went to go check my bank statement, and then I was starting to feel really bad because I was getting a migraine, and the migraine came like this, like it was serious. It was just so quick. There was nothing that I could have done to hedge against it because I have this routine. When I feel like I'm going to get a migraine, I buy a water, I take an Excedrin, I sit on that for a little bit, I get a coffee, I start drinking the coffee because the espresso in the coffee helps. But for whatever reason, in less than 30 minutes, I was floored. Could not get anything that I wanted done that day. And I think the migraine lasted a total of 13 hours, which is completely terrible, because when you have migraines like me and they last for 13 hours and there's such a severity that you are constantly sitting on the fence of whether you should go to the hospital or not, I mean, you can't get anything done. You obviously can't live a normal life when you're used to getting migraines like that frequently. So I decided to go today since I felt better, but after a really bad migraine like the one that I had, I get a lot of after effects. Some of the after effects are drogginess, clouded thinking, an upset stomach because the medication that I have to take for them is really hard on my stomach. So right now I'm feeling a lot of nausea. It just really set in just now. So I'm feeling a lot of nausea. But I had things to do today. I cannot slow down, regardless of how I feel. Today is going to be a busy day for prep, because there are a couple dishes that I have to do in a day or 2 days in advance for it to be perfect for Thanksgiving. So I'm headed home. I've barely been out for almost 2 hours, and I feel like I've just spent a whole day out. So once I get home, my dad can help me unload the car, which I'm really gonna need it. I'm going to put everything away. I need to cook the rice today. I need to cook those frijoles blancos today. It's my grandmother's special recipe. So I need to get that going. And I know I'll probably feel better when I'm home, because I don't feel like I'm rushed or being rushed to get things done quick, because I do feel rushed like when I'm shopping for groceries that I need to get in and get out. That's just because of my anxiety. My anxiety will calm down when I get home. But yeah, I just wanted to check in with you guys and talk with you. Good morning. It is like 9 something here. I didn't just wake up, just to put that on record. I've been up for a couple of hours. I've been just trying to get everything ready for Thanksgiving. Today's the day right before Thanksgiving, and we have a lot to do. It's, like I said, it's my dad's favorite holiday, so you know, we can't skimp on anything. Last night I was able to enjoy the hot tub with one of my good friends. She lives in a neighboring town next to me, and she's an older woman who has, you know, a hot tub. She's just having fun living life, enjoying everything that she has accomplished over the years. And she occasionally invites me over to visit, and she wants some company in the hot tub. Throughout the day, I'll probably be checking in, showing you what I'll be cooking a day ahead. My hair's all wild. This is actually close to what my natural hair looks like. I always straighten it, blow dry it straight, or straightener, or use a straightener. But I put it in a braid last night when I hopped into that hot tub, and I pinned it up. So now I have these nice little curls that I might use for today, maybe not. But yeah, so good morning. I'm gonna get some coffee in me, and we're gonna see what today brings. Okay, so right now I'm making arroz for tomorrow. Or no, this might sound weird to some people, but it's not Thanksgiving if you don't have arroz. Arroz mexicano, I mean, like, even though we eat it so often, you just have to have it. I mean, even if nobody touches it, you just have to have it on the table for an option. Okay, so as you can see, the water is starting to evaporate below the rice. Okay, so right now, my grandmother's beans starts off with a bunch of bacon. That's what I'm doing right now, and then here in a little bit. Actually, it's time to, when your bacon looks like this, time to add the vegetables. Here we go. Onions, green pepper, celery, tomato. And then we're gonna add a couple more things. And we're waiting for the second turkey to come out. So it's the morning after Thanksgiving, and I am tired, and I think I'm suffering from a food hangover. I did eat more than I thought I was going to eat, and I was pretty happy that there were side dishes and stuff that were considered vegan at our Thanksgiving, so I could really eat and have a good meal, good fulfilling Thanksgiving meal. We don't go and do Black Friday shopping really. It just gets too crazy and too hectic, and yeah, so I'm probably gonna stay home for the rest of the day and recuperate. But yeah, I'm glad that I could take you with me this first week of vlogging. It's been super new, everything. You know, I'm not used to vlogging, so it's definitely something I'm gonna have to get used to, but I'm glad that I can bring you guys a little closer into my everyday life. As you can see, I'm still pretty tired. But yeah, thank you for watching this first vlog, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. For more vlogs and for more content, subscribe to my channel for more. There's going to be a ton more content, so stay tuned. I hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving. I know me and my family did. And I'll see you on the next vlog. Bye.